Hello, my name is Eric Bataller. I am the Vice President of Information Security at ACV Auctions located in Buffalo. We are a platform for dealer-to-dealer auctions. My role and responsibility is primarily around cybersecurity. I run a team of about 13 to 15 people, and we are responsible for identifying malicious activity in our environment, identifying vulnerabilities, and then working with all the relevant teams to remediate any kind of risk and ensure that our controls are being effective in the event there's malicious activity. So it was mainly primarily intended to get sort of direct strategic visibility over all of our pipelines in the software development lifecycle to ensure that we are able to develop software securely and continue to develop software securely in a sustainable fashion. Legit has delivered on all of our primary requirements and expectations, which were around observability. We really wanted to make sure we could track the state of our pipelines, and then we could effectively leverage that data to enrich the business decision making around for the teams that for the development teams that we have in place. One of the biggest things is it's automated and it's integrated technically. So traditionally, I believe that the auditing and the evaluation and the compliance of a pipeline was done manually, i.e. Through surveys and through reviews of materials and documentation to ensure that the proper controls and parameters were in place along the pipeline. With Legit, it's highly automated, or the majority of those aspects of managing and monitoring a pipeline are automated. i.e. Legit has the ability to look into the pipeline and evaluate Jenkins configuration or GitHub's configuration to monitor and allow us to audit on a real-time basis those pipelines, so that anytime there's a change to those pipelines, we're aware of it. And if it's a change that is degrading the level of security or service, then we can immediately trigger a response and automate the alerting to the relevant parties so that they can immediately attend to those changes or adjustments as needed. I think there are three primary stakeholders for either purchasing or managing or running Legit. It could be a software development organization that leverages it internally for helping to manage their own pipelines and software development life cycles, and then that enables them to enrich other stakeholders and parties that are interested in understanding that with that data. I believe it's also, just like in our case, it's also a very powerful tool for a security program and a security team, or particularly a product security team, in order to do the same thing, but from an oversight perspective and an ongoing advisory perspective. And then I think the last key stakeholder, I suppose there's a fourth, but the one I was thinking about originally is compliance. So if your organization has any type of audit or regulatory or contractual compliance organizations that need to monitor and ensure that we're meeting the requirements and regulations of our enterprise, it adds a lot of value in that stage as well. Well, if you're an organization that is committed and required to do auditing, monitoring of your pipelines for whatever reason, whether it's to reduce your risk or understand your business efficiencies or improve your software development life cycles, I believe that the Legit solution is economically more feasible than staffing to do the same thing.